What if I told you this piece of clay made me 14,293,000 Robux in just 2 weeks? I'm going to show you exactly how I did it so you can earn as much or even more than me. But I want to start from the beginning with a bit of backstory. When I was randomly in a bookstore, I found a bunch of clay and an idea hit me. Make a clay dominus. A day before that, I uploaded a YouTube short about making a dominus using paper, and it went viral. So I thought to myself, why not make a clay version? So this was my plan. Make a clay mold and then 3D scan it on my phone. It was genius. I've never really seen anyone do it like this before, so I just had to do it. So I got started with green clay for the hood. I used a bit of red for the eyes, and black and gray for the tiny details. I'm not really a good sculptor or anything, but I think it turned out way better than I expected. Now, thought of using a 3D scanning app. I've seen a bunch of videos on it online, and I've never really seen anyone use it for Roblox UGC. After scanning the model, I moved on to Blender. Okay, now that we're in Blender, first thing we have to do is we're gonna go ahead and import our file from our app, and then we're gonna scale it up. 3D scan is a little bit rough and a little bit messy, to be honest. We can't just import this on Roblox directly. It's heavy. If you go in edit mode, you'll see the topology super dense. The Roblox is just not gonna accept this much polygon. The thing with 3D scans though is that it gives us the best reference for our item. I'm going to show you how you can use this scan as the best reference so that you can take this and create this. So one of the first things we have to do is we're just going to remove the unnecessary stuff. The scan took pictures of my table and we don't really need our table. What I like to do is I turn on X-ray mode and then select the parts that I don't need and then just delete the vertices. We don't really need any of it, so we just need to delete. We are left with our model. To model this thing, we're just gonna follow the scan as close as we can. I'll show you how you basically turn any cube into any shape using subdivision surface modifier, and the way to do that is you're just going to add in a cube and scale it a little bit, and then we're going to add in a subdivision surface. Here, subdivision surface, up the samples by 2 so we can get more topology. We have to apply that. Now that we have a cube that is a circle, turn on X-ray and then just try our best to scale it as closely as possible. One of the things I like to do is I use a mirror modifier. What that does is mirrors it from the other side, so whatever we do here, it reflects to the other side. It's just a very convenient way to making items like this. We have to make it into the shape that we have on our reference. So I like to use proportional editing for this. So we're just going to turn on this one right here on the top, and then we're going to use the move tool and then the scroll wheel in edit mode. Then we can move the polygons into whatever, and it influences the other stuff. So that's really convenient. That's how I model most of my stuff on using proportional editing. Very convenient, very easy to do. I think I got basic shape in place. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in a shade smooth. The things I want to do is I want to do the face, this face right here. And I think one of the best ways to do that is using a knife tool. Cut out my shape using the knife tool. So like this, I'm gonna cut out the face. Just press K on your keyboard, and then you can basically draw in the face. So you see, this is a really very simple process, very fun process actually. It's just using a few tools again and again. You just follow your gut feeling on this type of stuff. I am not the best modeler, but I think I can get my point across using very basic tools. I think honestly I've done better, but I think it's pretty close to the model. The other model looks like this, same process, but I guess this looks way cleaner, to be honest. I don't remember how I did this, but it was basically the same process. I think I didn't use a subdivision modifier for this. I just used a square. Completely forgot how I did it, but you get the point. I used the same tools, and I should have recorded it when I was doing it. Anyway, I think it's still worth using those methods that I shown. After a few days, I went back and finished the actual item, adding in the textures. I used Substance Painter to give it a clay texture. I still use the 3D scan to get as close as I can get with the reference. And I even traced the eyes of the dominus to get the right look and feel of the model. And when I got to actually uploading it on Roblox, I found out that I basically have to spend 2,250 Robux on just uploading fees. It's way too much for just one item. I committed to it anyways,
and spent the $25 to get Roblox Premium. After spending that much Robux, I don't want this item to flop. I need to make it back. And I thought, what better way to do it than making another viral short about this item to get as much sales as I can. After editing and releasing that video, it actually blew up. It had 1.3 million views. I forgot to check how much I made over time with this item. By the time I'm editing this video, it actually went up to 24,000 Robux already. So way more than what I said in the intro. And because of this, I want to share to you UGC creators how you can actually make a YouTube short that can go viral. To get the most out of your UGC items, I'm gonna start a community. This community will get access to multiple videos giving you step-by-step instructions on how you can get a viral short consistently. I don't think this is gonna be for everyone though, but if you think this is for you, I have a exclusive community you can find in the description if you want to join this. I'm only going to be accepting a few students for now. See you there.